For the first time since all this speculation about Donald Trump's health began, he finally addressed it. And what does he say? Let's take a look. Here we go. Never felt better in my life. Also, DC is a crime-free zone. President DJT. Maybe as an American citizen, that doesn't give me the warm fuzzies that maybe Donnie Boy was hoping that it would, because this isn't how Donald Trump speaks. Now, he would deflect to DC. Don't get me wrong, because he doesn't want to focus on himself. But he would be, if he were healthy, debunking this. He would be holding press conferences. He would be calling reporters nasty journalists for asking such a question. He would be blaming this on the radical left lunatics that are making things up about him. Instead, he is avoiding the press corps. He is avoiding actually posting anything of substance. And there's a few other posts that make me think maybe some of this isn't being posted by him, like this. So he reposted this congratulation post by Carrie Lake about Sergio Gore for being nominated to the U.S. ambassador to India. The problem is, Donald Trump always posts these messages himself. I'd like to congratulate Sergio Gore for being nominated to be the ambassador to India. He never reposts somebody else's congratulation post. So I'll stick by it. Something's going on with Donald Trump's health. The White House is hiding it. He's hiding it. And we as the American people, we need to know. And we need to demand that we know.
The posting that's coming out today on Toronto Dump's Truth Social does not seem to be coming from him. I don't know if he's dead or dying or in a coma or if he's just on phone restriction, but I've been covering his Truth Social posts for over a year, and this is not his cadence, this is not his style, this is not his vernacular. So first of all, he's addressing that people think he's dead, which he would never do. He didn't talk about the taco thing, he didn't talk about the South Park thing, he doesn't talk about the things that are happening, but he did today. Never felt better in my life. Also, DC is a crime-free zone, President DJT. He also doesn't mix two thoughts in one post. He can only handle one at a time. But this link that he linked here says this: Joe Biden would go multiple days at a time without any public appearances, and the media would say he's sharp and top of his game. Meanwhile, he was wearing diapers and napping. Toronto Dump puts in more public work hours than any other POTUS in U.S. history, and media freaks out if he disappears for 24 hours. Comical double standard. It's just so interesting because it really doesn't even seem to be the flex that he thinks it is, because he's saying when Joe Biden disappeared, he was wearing diapers and napping, and now I'm disappearing too. I mean, it doesn't even make sense, which is in line with Toronto Dump, but it's not his usual way of not making sense. So this post that he made, he never gives the details. In a 7-4 opinion, a radical left group of judges didn't care, but one Democrat Obama appointed actually voted to save our country. I'd like to thank him for his courage. He loves and respects the USA. Too much detail, and it makes too much sense to be one of Toronto Dump's posts. They're really trying, though. Like this post right here, they use a lot of the same words. It doesn't really flow the way it normally does. But this is interesting. Donna is down as a rock and a liar besides. He's never said that. He's never said and something besides. This is also so weird where he says, they just paid me $16 million for inaccurate reporting. Now they should pay me more. Not his style.
The left wanted proof that Donald Trump was alive. Well, you got it with this latest tweet. It says, why does fake news ABC's This Week with George Slopadopoulos have low IQ commentator Donna Brazile on the show? Now, if you recall, Donna Brazile, who was accused back in 2016 of leaking the CNN questions to the presidential debate to Hillary Clinton. Trump continues on, wasn't she totally discredited when she gave crooked Hillary Clinton the questions to a debate? Wasn't she fired by fake news CNN for doing so? This is where it gets good. Why would ABC News hire such a dumb retread? Well, at first I thought retread was a typo for, you know the word, right? Like, you know the word. But I then realized, I'm like, okay, I should look further into this. And it says, outside of tires, retread is also used figuratively to describe something or someone that's being reused, recycled, or brought back instead of something fresh or original. Donald Trump used the rest of the tweet then after they've got your attention, right, to basically call out that they just paid him $16 million for inaccurate reporting, and now they should pay me more. This is why he'll go down as the GOAT.
Donald Trump is now posting photos from over a week ago to make people think that there's nothing going on. He's perfectly healthy. If you watch my content, you know that I'm not a conspiracy guy whatsoever. I mean, I'm quite the opposite, but this is all just getting very strange. Earlier today, Donald Trump posted this photo of him and John Gruden saying, "Great playing golf with John Gruden, a really nice guy, a true character." You can see the date down here. He's trying to frame this as if it happened today, with all these different rumors swirling surrounding his health. But the thing is, that photo did not come from today, because John Gruden himself posted this photo about a week ago of him wearing the exact same outfit playing golf. You can see the date down here for the photo, 8/23/25. Donald Trump is now just uploading photos of him and John Gruden together saying, "It's great playing golf with him." So just to be clear, Donald Trump has still not really made a public appearance in around 4 to 5 days. He hasn't spoken to any reporters. We haven't even seen videos of him golfing, which his team often posts. Look, if you're trying to reassure the public that you're healthy, posting a week-old photo trying to frame it as if it was taken today, probably not a great strategy.
Let's head to the States now, and a conspiracy theory has gone viral on social media with growing concerns over Donald Trump's health and whereabouts.
Yeah, let's go live to 9's US correspondent Reed Butler. Reed, people have been posting the hashtag "Where is Trump?"
Yeah, exactly. And today we have had this update. We have seen the US president in person as he made his way out to the golf course, which isn't exactly news because he does that pretty much every weekend. But the reason everybody is talking about it is because the US president has not been seen in public for several days. And now that is unusual because normally the 79-year-old is everywhere, as we know. But these pictures prove that he is still here. People online were saying that maybe something had happened to him or he'd had a health scare. That hashtag "Where is Trump" went viral. Indeed, he has had health issues recently. He's been diagnosed with a vein condition that has led to swollen ankles, and he's also been seen with big bruises on his hands, which he covers with makeup. But further fueling the conspiracy too was the US Vice President, J.D. Vance. He recently said in an interview that he was willing to step in and ready to step in if needed, if there was a terrible tragedy. That fueled the speculation even more, but today, no terrible tragedy. He's just been golfing with his granddaughter, Kai Trump.